was a beautiful day in California today, and I thought it'd be really fun to visit with you. Who's awake? It is 9:15 here in Central California, and I don't know, my house is pretty quiet. Nothing's going on. No one to talk to. I thought I would check in and see what's going on. I was thinking about watching a movie. There is a crochet along with a book theme, and currently the book is The Light We Cannot See. The Light We Cannot See. And I noticed that there is a movie version of it on Netflix. So I thought it would be pretty cool to watch the movie. But I tried logging onto our Netflix. We don't have Netflix. We have Hulu and all those other ones I can't remember. Hulu. Peacock, and then we have Comcast cable. Hey Sarah, you're not in bed? So I wanted to check in on that movie and see if it would go along. I want to read the book and then check the movie to see if the movie corresponds with the book. I know it loses some stuff and takes on a different story, but not tonight. Not tonight. It's not in the cards for tonight. So I'm gonna hold off on that one. When I work my overnights, they have Netflix. So next weekend, I might be checking that. So I might be checking that one. Stanley's got a new look. This was a test pattern that I found on the Facebook crochet test patterns. Pretty genius little pattern. This is, I love this cotton at Hobby Lobby. And I had to go up a hook size. At first I tried, I think it's a little thin. Genius little pattern. They use a hairband on here to help hold it together. So I used my cactus straw stopper so no little itsy bitsy spiders go crawling down my water cup. And I got my hooked on wishing crochet pressed flower top on there. This was a genius pattern. It was so nice to test this pattern. Every little feature of it, she spent so much time creating, like the stitch technique that she uses with this handle. Really nice because it stretches when you use it only to a certain point, and then when you take it off, it shrinks itself back down. So it's a 40-ounce Stanley. He gets pretty heavy, so it stretches out, but then it kind of pulls itself back in, and it's totally secure with the tie. It didn't even fit on the screen, huh? But it was a fun little crochet workup. Worked up nice. I can imagine doing this in a few different colors, just when Stanley doesn't have a mug hug on. I can throw this on him. He didn't get a 4th of July outfit this year, so I was thinking that would have been a good one. And that's pretty much all I was doing today. I got my Amazon came in. So So I got my brand new 4.5 millimeter hook. Working on that. This is a new to me brand. Last year when I went to the Lambtown Festival in Dixon, California, I saw that one of my favorite Etsy vendors was there, and they usually carry all those tulip hooks. Oh. Super, super nice matte designed hook. Super pointy, nice little touch on that one. So the reason why I got the new hook was because I've been working out of the Impkins crochet book. And I noticed that when I use a 4-ply yarn, I needed to size down quite a bit. And since this is a matte hook, it should work pretty well, pretty smooth on that. You ready to meet some Impkins? So I got the book. The way the book works is it's broken down into sections. You start with picking your arms, then you pick your bodies, and then you start picking accessories. And it tells you step by step, and they all blend well together. So the first one I created, I did the sitting number 2 pattern, and I got the arms worked up. Just scanning through the book, putting my finger down, I'm making this one, I'm making that one. So it starts, you make the 2 feet, you make the 2 arms, and then you set them aside. Then you start working the bottom, and when you get a couple rows in, she's got an incredible way of helping you single crochet the limbs on. And decreasing, working it up, you get your arms in there, and she decreases all the way down to just a few stitches and then increases in the bottom. Her facial features, some of them are worked in with decreases. I picked these bigger ears, and I just did some loopy hair. The loopy hair wasn't in the book, but might as well. Let's see. I embroidered some white and turquoise around the eyes. The safety eyes are in there pretty good. And I did melt the back of the safety eyes so that they don't pop out. And what is this yarn? This is that woolly yarn that was gifted to me from Phoenix Cake Crochet. Got that one. That was my first one that I did, and that was just, I got the book. I randomly just wanted to go through and see the style that she crochets in. This is by Megan Lapp, and I did just order her monster book, so that one will be coming later in the week. And then, before I set the book down, right, there's this cute little strawberry guy. So adorable, so much personality from a ball of yarn. Later in the book, let's see, there's another little picture of him. And I thought it was so cute. We live in a huge produce place, a place where we grow a lot of produce, a lot of corn, a lot of garlic, a lot of strawberries. Our number one thing is cherries. Most of the cherries that you buy in the grocery store are grown right here in Brentwood, California. So I thought, how fun would it be to make a basket of strawberries? I didn't want to exactly make her strawberry, but I really wanted a basket of strawberries. The first one I started with was this tiny little Knit Picks sock yarn. And I just had a tiny little scrap ball left. I didn't have much of it all, but I thought all that tweed in there would be fun to make it look like the little speckles. So this one is the sitting body number 1, which has the slightly longer legs. I did the longer arms because she has him posed quite a bit. So I wanted to make sure he was posable. I kept it really simple with the eyes and the facial features. And the little strawberry cap has quite a few of these little leaf scallops on his stem. Hey, Eva. Tangled Mess Creation, that's an awesome name. Yes, yes, yes. So I got this little one over here. I think when I looked at the two different arm designs, one was a little wider, but they were pretty much the same length. I didn't notice a difference in the pattern in length. And I think that's because you sew them on into the little neckline. You do some single crochets to attach them. So I think they wanted to give plenty of it. And then the second one I worked on, so that one, so much personality. His personality went as soon as I put his eyes in, finished up the top of his head. He already had personality, he's already coming alive. The second one I made was with the Red Heart Party Yarn. I think this is Red Heart Party Yarn, and I just had a tiny little ball of that left too. So this is standing body type, I think this was 1. Standing body type 1. It's got this big old belly, tiny little feet. I did not put the wire in him. I think if I would have looped the wire in his legs, he would have been able to stand. And I got his little arms. Not sure which arms I used, but I noticed with the larger yarn, you could see quite a bit more of the facial depression. Profile pics. Please turn. I used a little safety nose and 2 red safety eyes out of my kit. I hadn't used the safety eyes on anything before. Thank you, Blessed to Crochet. I had fun with them. I had a lot of fun. I think this was some knit picks. And then with the brown little nose, I decided to use some brown for the eyebrows and eyelid features. I think this one looks more like a bear, a berry bear. So I got those 2 little strawberries going, and I decided it's not really a basket of strawberries with just 2. So number 3. I think the number 3 has a lot of personality, but I do prefer the littles. Something you could stick in your pocket is just so adorable to me. This is the sitting pattern. This was sitting pattern 2. This is sitting pattern 1, so it has the slightly shorter legs. Can't remember which one of the arms I used, but it doesn't really have. So this is fingering weight size. This is, I'm gonna say sport weight. This was a 3 DK sport weight, somewhere in there. And then this is technically a 4 weight. So there's quite a bit of size difference in them. This one was fun. So I figured I'd already made the same basic pattern twice. My strawberries can have a little bit of personality. According to Imperfect Fruits, Vegetables, the Imperfect Groceries that you could subscribe to, that mail food delivery service. So this one I chose to do ears on, which I think really, really helped. As an Impkin, this little thing is trouble, right? His body just looked extra long in the torso. Extra long in the torso, which is absolutely perfect because in the book she gives about 6 different clothing designs. So I thought the little vest to match the hat would be cute. Let's see, I stitched on a tiny little mouth, stitched on some eyebrows, and none of these have any internal support in them at all. I kept them really playable. I imagine these will probably go to kids, right? Little kids friend, little friend for little kids. So there is they do. Those are Dobby ears, huh? There were a lot of ear options. Let me see. Page 45. Looks like there's about 10 ear options. Let's see if I bring the book this way. And this book is incredible with all the pictures they put into it. Oh, so much fun. And that isn't even all of them. Oh, there's his ears right there in the middle. I think I really, really want to do these. I think those look so whimsical. That's the thing about this book. Every combination, every time I start one, I have all these ideas that just throw my previous plan out the window. It would be fun to work and create with someone else. That's why I was excited when I saw that Mantha Makes an Obsessive Crochet Lady. They both collaborated and did a live, and they're gonna do it all year of the Impkins. And they go through and they pick a couple options, and then they do a live, and they take a vote of which characteristics that everyone will get together and make. So let's see, they had a live maybe about 2 weeks ago now, and they decided sitting body number 2, arms number 2, a tutu, a wide crown, and a backpack. Those were the attributes that were voted on. I was so excited after the live, and they give you 2 whole weeks to make them. So I couldn't hold off. This little Impkins isn't due to be shown on the year of the Impkins, but he's already made. How's that? Good night, Sarah. Thank you for coming to say hi. So it was sitting body number 2. Hey, Donna. Sitting body number 2. Arms number 2, which I don't think they're longer. I think they're just wider. It's hard to compare because I've used so many different yarn choices. The sock yarn is even smaller. This is some wool that I had, some sock wool. And then the wide crown. The tutu, which was a fiddly little thing. Megan had us create the tutu in a flat panel, which did make the increasing a bit easier to work into those increased stitches. So she had us work it in a flat panel and then put it on your Impkins and then stitch it up. It's a cute little tutu. And then the accessory that was picked was this tiny little, can I see your backpack, please? Let me see your backpack. This tiny little backpack that was worked up, magic circle, increasing. We get to a point, you work straight up, and then there was some stitching and skipping some stitches, which made a nice little tie for an extra yarn to slip through. And then these cute little, very, very simple basic loops for the arms. Such a simple design. I did make sure that I found some thinner weight yarn because she was made out of 2 strands of some cobweb yarn, which was some wool. Hey there, Cindy. So I got her little backpack. There's nothing in it. This backpack is completely empty, and I think that is such a shame. So from now until August, I need to crochet something to put in her little backpack. I thought she looked like a little frog princess or a little snap pea or a little, are you organic? Did you grow or were you born? And I haven't done any eye expressions, but I still have so much time. What would you do? What would you add? Some little eyelashes, some apples to put in the bag. I could use some embroidery thread and make it pretty small. I don't know, I think she needs some sort of eyelashes or some sort of eye accents. Like, oh, this is a good example on this guy. Just some sort of little embroidery. Hey, Amanda. And Eva. And Cindy. Oh my goodness. It's already 9:36 here in California. You three ladies, make it a party. We're gonna be up for a while. So this one doesn't have any little eye accents. You're kind of dark there. I guess I just did eyebrows on this one, just corresponding. I don't want to add too many colors to them. Well, I guess I introduced a bunch of browns. Oh, an appointment. Okay, okay. You'll be waking up before me. I'm gonna get a good night's sleep and sleep in tomorrow. I think she needs something. Oh, I didn't realize that. I made noses on all 4 of these. Oh, thank you, Dawn. That's what's missing. A nose and eyes. Well, I still have till August, so I think I'll let her hang out on the couch with my sewing stuff and see if I could add a little something. Oh, the Chiquita banana lady. Oh, how cute. And then I was thinking maybe like, I don't know if it's in the book, but maybe make a whole bunch of green curls like vines or something. Not quite as aquatic as this one, but similar, right? I don't know. There's just so many possibilities in here that I can't add too much to it because it was just supposed to be that little basic 5. But they gotta know I'm gonna embellish, right? There are so many options. I'm really excited to get the Crochet Monster one. That is coming from Amazon, and it will be here on Thursday. So, got my hook, got my tulip hook, ready to go. There was a book that came out a couple of years ago. No, because I got the book a couple of years ago. You know what? I can check the publishing date. 2016. In 2016, this book, Edward's Crochet Imaginarium, came out on the market. And it was the Impkins of 2016. I wanted this book so bad from all the possibilities and how interactive the book is. Could not afford this book. How much was the book? This book was $15, and at that time it was too much. I went to a recycling company that we have where you can take books and leave books and household items that you can pick stuff up, take it home with you, or leave things that no longer serve you a purpose. And this book was there, and it was free. This book reminds me of the Crochet Monsters book that's coming out. What was fun about this book is you can actually see how your creature will come out and see if it all matches together before you even start making your monster. Oh, this one's on eBay? I mean, you can just pick and choose. With the Impkins, you can go to the different categories and, you know, you start. She's very clear on showing you how to plan your project. But you don't really get a visual until your little Impkins starts evolving. And then it always turns out cute, and that inspires you to make another. But I really, really liked the idea at the time of flipping through these. So I think because I'm having such a good time with this one, I want to play with this one a little bit more. I think I made 2 of them, and I think I made them alien-ish. Cindy, I made some aliens. And then, I don't remember what I did with them. I don't know where they went. They found homes. They were adopted. Cool book. And then in the back of it, of course, it gives you how to crochet instructions, which I always skip past those. I got the basics down. And then in the back of it, it gives you all kinds of tips and tricks. And I like that it gives you a formula. If you like this one, there's the instructions right there. You could make it. So even if you lack creativity, they still have plenty of suggestions to keep you going. I think the one I made looks similar to that one because I had a hard time getting those toenails on there. I don't know if I can make anything. I'd like to try. I'd like to try. Oop. We'll see. I got till Thursday till the new shiny book comes in the mail, and I'm off on another adventure. I tried to get my son Ryan to come in here and flip through the book. As you can see, I've got quite a few different post-it notes marking the pages. So what I'll do is I'll go through and I'll go to each section and I'll pick what I want it to look like. That's okay, Donna. That's okay, you're here. These pictures are amazing. I tried to get Ryan to flip through the book and put components together, and then I'd make him one. He was not into that. He said it's crochet. I said, well, yeah, but you just pick the items that you like and then I'll make you a little creature. He was too busy. But the pictures are just adorable. Just how she sets them up, and some of them are so incredibly simple. But that moment when they come alive. How cute is that? Who needs a Viking? Protecting their house, right? Fun, fun, fun. So on my overnight last night, I made this one. Complete, top to bottom done. And then the night before, I made this one, top to bottom done. And those were 8-hour shifts. So, well, the Impkins can keep me busy. And I have a book bag that I take with me. So as long as I take a bunch of scrap yarn with me, then I can just sit and create. So I was thinking that the little Impkins, I'm a grown woman. I don't need all these stuffed animals around my house. That's my, oh, the Viking one, yeah. That was cute. This one reminds me of the Dr. Seuss, the Lorax movie, and how the Lorax has that big old tummy and he kind of stands and marches along with the striped monkey. Was that the one in this book? I think it was. I think it was towards the back. Striped monkey. Or was it the one in that book? I did see some striped monkey looking ones in this one. That one? If I do it in red and white, that'll look like one of those sock monkeys, huh? Well, I was thinking I can take these. I want to do a market. I want to do a craft fair market. I've got some awesome roving yarn that would make some incredible hair. I want to do a market. I want to, because I love making, but then I end up on the top of my dresser, I have like this little pile of toys all over my house. So I was thinking I should pack all these things up, especially those little puffer fish that I've been making. I'm going to pack all these up and take them in October, November, December. And our senior center is doing a craft fair. I think I was told, or I looked up, that it was only $10 a table. They advertise it in the city newspaper, and there's a lot of other crafts there. There's a lot of quilting and paper crafts. Oh, Amanda. I've got a box that I need to send your way before it gets too much heavier, because I keep adding and adding and adding. Eva too, I got a box to send her way. I gotta get it out of here. It's not that I hoard them, it's just that I love them very much and then I want to keep them with me. If I look at them too close individually, I price this one. See, that's the hard part, pricing things for a fair, huh? Or for a craft sale. Oh, all of them all together. You're right, Eva. Well, these 3 in the strawberry basket, I want to take with me down to the produce stand because they have a huge table full of strawberries. So I definitely want to take these with me down there and get the strawberry gang's picture with the strawberries. But the hard part is pricing these things. Like, I take a look at it and I was like, oh, I remember the moment you came alive. Oh, I can't let you go for too cheap. $300, please. I don't know if I showed you guys that one last time. So the way she writes her patterns at the end of every row is a slip and then a chain one. And so this is the first one I made. And I started with the slip and the chain one, and then I realized it's gonna put a San Andreas fault all the way up the cracked side of that Impkins. So about 1, 2, 3, 4 rows into going straight on the body with no more increasing, I got this weird little San Andreas mini crack. And I stopped and started working in the round. So when I got completely done with him, I stitched a little butt on there. Well, he doesn't have any clothes on. Hey, Lydia. Hi. What are you working on? You got a project in your lap tonight? But, you know, it's like adopting a cat or a dog. If you ever fall out of love with this little creation of mine, you just send it back home and it can just stay with me. I don't ever want to walk into a thrift store or a secondhand store and see my rugged little character. Send them home. So then I started working them in rounds. That one could use a little butt, huh? I think there's some decreasing on that one where the hips go in a bit. And I didn't overstuff them, so you can still kind of give them a little bit of a personality fluff. No projects. Oh, the sun bunnies. The somebody loves you. Those are so cute. Oh, you can work it on the knitting machine. I didn't realize that. The pink one. The little strawberries and cream. Is it the ears, Eva? The cute little ears. There are a lot of ear options in this book. I'm looking forward to the monster one too, because it showed even more patterns than this one. Let's see, I think there was a whole, I just showed the ear patterns, didn't I? I think I did. The ears are my favorite. Oh, but I didn't show you the bellies. There are so many belly options. I think every single Impkins needs to have a little kangaroo pouch belly. A little turtle belly. The ears. I think the noses too. I think that's what's missing off of this one. This one feels incomplete to me. So I still have until August before the reveals are due on Panda, Obsessive Crochet Lady, and then Sam over at Mantha Makes to the end of August. And this is a unique green. It's got a tiny little bit of, it's like a military wool. I picked it up at a thrift store, but it was so thin. This is holding 2 strands together from the biggest to the littlest. These two, well, now that green one's a tiny bit bigger. This is a sock weight, a thin little cobwebby sock weight. And this is 2 sock weights held together. I just like the little things that like fit into your pocket. Oh, that would be cute. That would be cute. A little mouth, a little starfish of a mouth. So I can't add any more features to this one because these are the pieces that were voted on. So you kind of got to keep that one simple. But I do want to make another one with antenna. Of course, Cindy's thinking about alien antennas. Let's see. There's a whole section. Page 31. Are you ready? Are you ready for the cutest little bunch of antennas ever? Look at them. There's some little bug ones. No, some little bug ones, some little alien ones. How cute are those with the big droopy ears? And of course, aquatic, right? Hey, Ruth. I didn't think of that. The Libby app. That might be enough time to pick and choose some pieces. This book has already been worth it to me. It was on sale. No, that one wasn't on sale. The monster one, the Crochet Monsters, is on sale on Amazon right now, and it's 17% off. I think it's going to be $32 when it goes up to its full price, but right now I got it for $27. It's a lot for a book. But I could sell these and make the money back on the book. Oh. That would be so cute, Eva. Just line them up. Boop. Boop. Oh, there is all that driftwood in Rio Vista where I stopped and made a little video along the water. They might be going on a road trip with me. The dragon crochet. Yeah, those were intense. That one was Myth and Legend. Those were some complicated patterns. I cannot even imagine writing a pattern so complicated. You need it, Cindy. You need to make some dragons. There was a lot of them there. There was griffins. There was all kinds of them in there. So I got 5. It's not enough. They're like potato chips. They're like potato chips. I think maybe she advertised the other book. Oh! Crochet Monsters. That's the one that's coming on Thursday. I wonder if she, in the front or the back, showed a picture of her, the dragons, and it's Myth and Legends, I think. No, I don't see it. You ready? I have to make a little pumpkin head. Isn't that so cute? She even gives reference to where she gets these big old glittery eyes. And those can be purchased. I think she's in the UK, but she gives note of 2 different Etsy companies that she buys her glittery eyes from. So I'm tempted. I want some glittery eyes. There you go, Cindy. Oh, he should have only had one horn. A one-eyed, one-horn purple people eater. Come on, now the song's stuck in your head. And she does give him so much personality. So this is the cover of the Crochet Monsters. And his tongue's out, and he's sitting there with his little book. And then the next picture, the book is on his tongue. And the next picture, he's shaking his head like a puppy dog, and the pieces of the books are flying everywhere. And he's content. Oh, I guess she didn't. I thought I remember seeing her put the dragon book. Looks amazing. It really, really, really does. Bunch of strawberries. Always forever my #1. And this one was the subscriber voter collaboration with Mamfa Makes and Amanda over at Obsessive Crochet Lady. The Flying Purple People Eater. Flying. Yeah. Ooh, I haven't seen that movie in so long. I'm gonna have to look that up. That's one of those movies that come on Hulu, like the slightly older ones that have kind of drifted off the radar a little bit. Around October is when it usually pops up, doesn't it? For free on the different platforms. Yeah, I think around October. There was another movie I was trying to think of. It was a person. but I think he had heavy makeup on, and he was blue, and he hid under a little boy's bed, and then eventually he would make trouble and stuff like that. But then eventually he took the little boy into the monsters world. And I was telling Ryan about it, but I could not remember the name of the movie. And I tried Googling it. Oh, that's right. The 100 Days of Halloween with Neva. Yeah, Monster Under My Bed. I don't know. That seems like pretty simple, but Monster Under My Bed. Possibly. No, definitely not Monsters, Inc. No. Wait. It's a late 80s, early 90s. And then I think the actor that was the monster, I think he was later in the cartoon Bobby's World with the little toddler that rode the tricycle. Bobby's World. For some reason, his voice seems to Mandela. I can't remember enough details. That drives me nuts. I can't remember enough details to look it up. But that was another movie I've been hunting for. It'll pop into my head. I'll be laying in bed at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning and it'll pop into my head. You found it? Little Monsters. Yes. And they go down into like the monster. Yeah. What's the actor's name? You Googled it and you were able to come up with the details just off of those simple little. He has like a jean jacket, like a jean vest, and it's all ripped up. Yep. Howie Mandel. I'm impressed. Amanda got it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now I have to go find that movie and show Ryan what I was talking about. Fred Savage. Yep. Okay, I'm set. I'm set. Okay. That was a good movie. Have you seen any good movies lately? You got any movie recommendations for me? I've been off the TV for a while. I've been hooked on those audiobooks on Libby lately. 1989. Yep. Late 80s, early 90s. I'm still doing good. Any good movies out there? Any good movies with multiple seasons? They are, Chris. Man. So many different plots and twists. Ooh, Never Lie. I've been going through those audiobooks. I play them all day long. Press pause. I just go about business in the house. Or if I have an 8 or 12 hour overnight shift, that's a whole audiobook. He demands some attention, Ruth. Let's see. Nola's college classes just ended for the season, so she's got 2 weeks off. And Lily's headed into her second year of high school, and they start next week. We're in a modified school schedule, so she'll be headed back next week. And then a few days after that, Ryan will be off to be the big kid on campus. He's a 5th grader at the elementary school. Ooh, Long Kiss Goodnight. Is that a movie or should I look for an audiobook? McFadden. I did enjoy the Harry Potter books, and I really, as a family, we enjoyed the movies. The audiobook would probably be really good. And there's going to be multiple of them. A movie. Okay. Long Kiss Goodnight. Okay. I can remember that. It's one of those things I should probably write down, but I can come back and look in the comments. Oh. Yeah. That's rough, Ruth. I always repeat stuff at the most inappropriate times. Oh, I did notice on the Livy app that I can put in favorite narrators, and it'll also pop up if I'm enjoying the style of reading, the way they do the character voices differently. I'll pop that name in there and see if I can fry. Okay. Her best movie. Stars. Okay, I don't think I've seen that one. Oh, Cindy, you got those cute little grandbabies. Long Kiss Goodnight. I'll have to look for that one. So tomorrow, I have absolutely nothing on my to-do list. Nothing. And I don't want to sleep the whole day away. I want to get up at a normal hour and pack the whole day full of leisure and fun, right? I'm gonna look for it. I think I'll do some coffee and crochet. Then I'll do movie and crochet. And in the evening, I'll round it off to audiobook and crochet. Oh, Earth Girls. All right, all right. Hey. What's going on? So Diva Decades, you're done? Decade Divas. Am I done? I think I still have one more project. I did multiple projects for each decade. And okay, well, in October, there is the Decade Divas. There's 5 of us. There's 5 of us. And we each picked a favorite decade, and we're going to make crocheted items. Yeah, I've pretty much crocheted as much as I wanted. I still, I'm lucky enough to have a textile museum close to my house, and it talks about the different years and how crafting evolved as politics and as society demanded how much time and what was going on to influence the decades. And so the 5 of us each picked a decade, and we're going to crochet some items represented by what was going on. Or I think some other people have picked some different topics. But no, I got started on those right away, and it's not till October. So I still want to go over to the museum to take some pictures of some artifacts that they had from the decades. Done videos for them. I've been done with it for quite a while. But since I picked a 1920s, I want to make sure that I have 2, some decades I have 3, but for the 1920s I have something specific in mind, and I want to take my time on that one. But
Hi, Mom.
Waiting for some thread. Hey, Ryan. Oh, there's Amanda.
Hi, Amanda.
She's in Louisiana. You have to yell a little louder. And Eva. Look, there's Eva.
Yeah.
Oh. Look, there's Cindy with Pups and Crochet.
Oh.
And the Spoonie Stitchers here.
Yep.
Totally 80s, Cindy. Totally 80s. I went crazy with the 80s. I made so many projects to represent the 80s because
You were from the
I would.
80s.
Because I remember crochet in the 80s. I used to sit with my grandma and crochet in the 80s. So I had a lot of fun with that one.
Hi, Eva.
Hey, there you go. All your hellos are coming in.
Hi, the big.
It's a fun one.
Nice.
It's definitely a fun one, especially because I think it's fun when you have a group of people and you lay out some basic guidelines of what you want the collaboration to be. But then everybody is naturally creative and everything goes in a different way, or how they interpret the assignment, right? We definitely have 5 different individuals taking on some 5 different roads. It does. It makes it fun. Put our own little twist on each one of the projects. But that's not till October. That is a long way when I'm excited to be done with something. I ran into the same thing with this little Impkins. I mean, I still have some little details I can add, but this little buddy's gonna be sitting around till August waiting for its debut. Ryan's in here trying to tell me that
No, it's okay.
he's playing a video game. What game are you playing?
Fishing Planet.
Fishing Planet. Eva, there's a video game when you can't be out on the water. It's called Fishing Planet. And you can catch a rarity. It is. It's a nice group. Nice, healthy, positive place to be, that group. And then, oh, the audiobook. What is that woman's name? Coraline? Coraline. Oh, goodness. I can't remember her name. It's Coraline Crochets or Caroline. I'm just messing it up. She does the audiobook. So there's a group of a few ladies and they pick an audiobook. They vote and do an audiobook. And then you crochet something from the audiobook. So I did that little marigold spinner girl. He's gone. He's got fish to catch. And then you crochet. Yes, for the love of crochet. For the love, I can't remember. So they picked a book last, The Marsh King's Daughter. That was a fun audio book. Man, I really enjoyed that. And one of the little girls in there, her name was Marigold. So I found a marigold flower, an amigurumi, and then you pull the dress down and it's a little girl. And her daughter in the book, Marigold, is she's a wildflower, right? She's just spunky and fun. And so I did this little twirling girl, and that was incredible. It got me hooked. Like, I want to do this. I want to work on projects with other people where I can chat about the patterns and how it's all coming together. So then the next audio book came out. It's about World War II. There's some aspects in it that are kind of got my gears turning, and I'm about halfway through the book, so we'll see. It's July, August. Today it's July, August 15th. August 15th is when that one will be due. But my gears are turning. As I'm listening to the story, I'm thinking of all these things that I can use this aspect, or that one can come together. The little girl in the book, one of the little girls in the book is blind, but she has an excellent support system around her that encourages her to educate herself. And she really does have the whole world at her fingertips. And I thought, could crochet a globe. Nah, that's way too basic. I need to get more into it. So I'm only halfway through the book, so I'm still evolving and things are coming together. Oh, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Did it really take 6 days to do the star blanket? Took longer. Yep. Amanda, Tap Mama, sent me some beautiful yarn. Oh, it's that Ever After, that soft, oh goodness, Softly Ever After. And the colors are absolutely gorgeous. And I wanted to use it for that 6-day star blanket. So I put all the yarn together and the hook, put it all together in a project bag. One of these mornings I'll wake up and it'll magically have whipped itself together. Oh, Cassandra, Craftably Ever After. Yeah, hooking up with books. That was a fun one. No, there's so many amazing people here. There really is, and I don't have anyone that lives close to me. Sarah Nichols all the way down in LA, but she hangs out every once in a while. I go there, or she comes up this way, but gas is expensive, people. Gotta have a community of yarny people. And Eva's got an amazing library of patterns to make and enjoy. She's got so many projects going on. She's even handing them off to other people. The worsted weight yarn. Ooh, Cindy, that would be a big one. California King. I think that's the biggest, but I think that's what we have. California King. Nah. I've always wanted to collect a bunch of different yellow yarns and do hexagons out of them, and do like a honeycomb with all the different yellows and browns, honeys and mustards, and do a great big blanket for my bed. But I'm not a blanket person. Do not like stitching together all those little pieces. But I will stitch together all these little tiny pieces and not even think twice about it. Ooh, the stained glass. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All those colors that they mix in with that black lining, it just stands out on its own. Gorgeous. Obsessed. This morning when I got home from my overnight shift, I laid down in my bed and my mind was still going over things I needed to do today, things I did yesterday, and I couldn't calm my mind. I couldn't get it to calm down. So I started going over a new Impkins pattern in my mind, and in my mind I was designing it. I think it'll have small, petite ears. I think it'll have a big, huge, bulbous nose. And then I noticed I had drifted off to sleep and it was already time to wake up. Crocheting relaxes me, calms me down. It's something tangible. I can put my hands on it. I can control it. When everything else just seems crazy and out of control, I need something physical that'll go as planned. Something predictable, something I can depend on. So what are you working on tonight, Cindy? What do you got going on? Can you see my t-shirt? You needed a quick little power nap, a cat nap. He's come back to tell you about a new fish he's caught. Well, oh, the 100 Days of Halloween. Nice. Are you gonna do one big project and work through it through the whole way? Neva showed us, she put a link to the Crochet Crowd spiderweb blanket. Man, that's a nice looking blanket. Can imagine that one being done in, oh, that's right. Your aquarium. Cindy's been crocheting fish for a few days.
I want fish.
Little ones. You've got fish. Got fish in the freezer. Oh, a bass. Oh, I can imagine the color changes in a bass. Eva, do you print out all your pictures, or how do you keep them organized so that when you're thinking of a theme, you can go straight to it and find your pattern?
What?
What are you doing? Oh, the puffer fish.
Mom makes them and she's making me one.
I made a few of the little stress puffer fishes with the little bulb on it, the little balloon. Those will sell well for a market. I think they're cute. Ooh, skull granny squares. I think I made 6 of them and sewed them together in a purse. That was fun. I can't imagine making a whole lot of them though. For the sale. Fish sale. Take your fish to market, Cindy. Oh, well, that is very smart, Eva. Can you go get, oh, no. The puffer fish are in the bedroom. Brandon's already asleep for the night. They're on top of the yarn cabinet, though. I think that's way above your head. No.
About it.
No. You're gonna go in there, you're gonna make a mess. You're gonna have everything off the top of that cupboard coming down on you on the floor.
Okay.
I'll have to send you a picture, Cindy. Actually, can I add a picture here? Let's see. Hey. I was pressing all kinds of buttons trying to attach a picture for Cindy of the puffer fish. Oh well. The skull pants. Excellent deal. You make them, she'll sew them together. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. That is my least favorite part. You're making a lot of noise over there. I turned the mic off on accident.
Oh.
It's back on now.
Yeah. You didn't know what the microphone was for?
I thought that was a little, on my screen, I thought that was a little icon for, like if I wanted to attach a picture into the video.
Did you click every
I'm
single one
learning.
of those buttons?
I did. I sat up there and I just zipped down the whole line of them. Just clicking on buttons. We're having technical difficulties.
Mom?
I'll send you a text picture, Cindy. I think I have a little video of me playing with the fidgets.
What do you think the white one is for? I don't know. It's to attach a picture.
The white ones to attach a picture?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, if you guys lose me, I'm just messing around with attaching. Highlight saved to your channel as unlisted video. That's not what that is. Well, it is 10:30 at night and shared the Impkins. Thank you so much for coming to visit with me. It's been fun. It's been fun. Oh, the tulip hooks. I just got it today from Amazon. It's a 4.5. I realize that I have plenty of 4 size hooks and I have plenty of 5 size hooks. But this little 4.5, my new best friend. I love that matte finish on them. Absolutely wonderful. Oh my goodness. 1:30. 12:30. You are dedicated crochet crafters. Crocheting all day. And I bet you start pretty early in the morning too, huh? Well, thank you very, very much. Oh, the pink ones. I saw those in a set. Do the pink ones have that matte finish on them? Matte finish, Amanda? And then they have a set with the little steel hooked ones that I'm saving up for. I think they're like $60 for the whole set. Oh, I got my check from the county fair for my first, second, third place. Judge's favorite ribbon did not get a bonus on that. My check was $22. And I realize now that that's because I entered at the county fair. If I would have entered at the state fair, that's where the big bucks are. They're about $50 for first place. Might have to take that into consideration. Ruth, yes, the Impkins. Make 1,000,000 Impkins so that you can have a bunch of soldiers, little foot soldiers.
I've only seen the black and the gold and the pink and tulip, never the red. The red one looks nice though.
I think they're the I don't know how to pronounce that.
Itmo, red. Itmo.
Yeah, man, I gotta make some money. I gotta do the state fair. So when I entered my county fair, it was only $2 every time I entered an item into the fair. The state fair in Sacramento, California is $12.
But you can win a lot.
Could I win a lot?
Yeah. You can win $150.
Good night, good night. I'm gonna go dream of crochet.
Good
Thank you
night.
for visiting with me.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
We say goodbye, we press the button up here.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye.